What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul. This is the Leeds Therapy. Thank you, as ever, for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. On the right-hand side of the screen, you will see all of my socials. If you could give those a follow for me, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, as well, I'll be on your podcast app. So if you have a look for the Leeds Therapy on Apple, on Spotify, Deezer even, you will find me on there. So if you could give those a follow as well, I would really, really appreciate it. We are scraping to get closer to 4K subscribers, so not far away from it now. So hopefully it should happen pretty soon. The first thing that I want to talk about before we get into today's video is just a huge, huge, huge thank you to people who voted for us in the Content Creators Award. We had, needless to say, an incredible night. Just unbelievable, unbelievable, unbelievable scenes. We won twice. So the Leeds View won twice. We won the Best Podcast Premier League. We've only been in it for 11 games. And we also won the Best Club Content Creator Premier League as well, which is just unbelievable for what we've tried to do over there on the View. It's incredible. I'm so pleased for Jer because of the validation that gives him as well in terms of what we're doing and the content that we're doing is over there on the podcast. But in terms of Best Club Content Creator for him, for his daily news that he does, the work and the effort that he puts in, it's an absolutely phenomenal achievement. And you know, we're in there up against like the United Stand, City Extra, all channels like that, and we come out on top. And it was just very, very auspicious that we were at Ellen Road for it to happen as well. A big congratulations as well to all Leeds TV who got silvers in their categories. Just fantastic. Leeds swept the board all round. Brilliant, 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 brilliant night. And just, I'm so pleased for the podcast side of things because we've only been doing that for a year, and to be recognised in the way that we have been is absolutely incredible. And particularly for the club content creator for Jer on an individual level, that's just absolutely phenomenal news. So just, God, what a night. Just fantastic. I'm shattered, but absolutely brilliant. You'll be happy to know I'm not hungover, but just shattered. So today we're going to do our usual, which is talk about the football match that is coming up this Sunday, our home tie against Aston Villa. I'm going to be going through the usual bits and pieces like I normally do, just to give you a bit of an insight into Aston Villa and et cetera, so on and so forth. So if we start off firstly, just looking at the injury side of stuff. So we have for Villa, Andreas Garcia is out until late November with a knock. Ezra Konza is currently out as well with a calf injury, so he's doubtful. Tyrone Mings' hamstring injury won't be back until early January. For Leeds, it is Sebastian Bornau. I've never seen him play apart from the Sheffield Wednesday game. So, yeah, he's got a knee injury. And they're still saying that Nonto is slightly injured. That I'm not 100% sure of. So it would be nice to see him in the matchday squad. It'll also be nice to see Dan James in the matchday squad. But we'll just have to wait and see how that one actually pans out itself. So currently positions, two very, very different scenarios, so to speak, opposite ends of the table. We are sat in 16th position and Villa are currently sat in 6th position in the league overall. So it's going to be a difficult game, make no mistake, but it's one, we're at home, we need to be up for this without any shadow of a doubt. Looking at Villa's current form, so you can see that they've only lost 2 games in the last few that they've actually played. They're on quite a decent run of wins overall. So, again, it's going to be difficult. I've got to stress this. They are a very, very good side, but they're in decent form. But there's nothing like coming to Leeds United to change that round. Insight-wise, so for us, we've scored 4 in our last 5. We haven't kept a clean sheet in 8 games. And Longstaff has still created the most big chances for us with 5. Villa, on the other hand, conversely, have scored 8 goals in their last 5 matches. Gulp. They haven't lost to us in their last 6 meetings. They've won 4 and drawn 2. We all remember that particular game with Bielsa. And Donald Mellon has the most shots on target per match for Aston Villa with 1.1 shots per game. Looking at Villa's overall rating, they are at a 6.81 on SofaScore. So that's 11 matches played, 13 goals scored, 10 goals conceded with 10 assists overall. New one that I wanted to put in, just the standings tracker. So this just gives you an idea of sort of form and where things are going from a club perspective point of view. So Leeds is the purple line. Obviously, Villa is the green line, and you can just see that obviously Villa started off poorly, but then they've just kind of steamrolled their way through again. They had quite a consistent run of wins. We have this kind of shows that we're sort of settling in that lower half of the table kind of thing. Slight little drop off, but hopefully, fingers crossed, it's not a depressing weekend. I'm hoping that it's not. Looking at their attacking side of things for Villa, so 1.2 goals per game. They haven't had any penalties. They've got 1 goal from free kicks, scored 6 from 74 inside the box, 7 from 45 from outside the box, so they're like a pop from outside. 3 left-footed goals, 9 right-footed goals, 1 headed goal. They create 1.4 big chances per game. They miss 1.1 big chances per game. Nearly 11 shots per game, 3.5 shots on target, just over 3.5 shots off target per game as well. Block shots that they have, again, 3.5. Successful dribbles, nearly 6. Corners per game, they get roughly in and around 5. Roughly 13 to 14 free kicks per game. They've hit the woodwork twice, and it's 7 counter-attacks that they've done so far as well. Passes-wise, ball possession, they're in and around 54%. Accurate passes, 371. 186 in their own half, 186 in the opposition half. So they're very much they play the full length of the pitch. They're not a high press team. They're not a low sit team. They very much cover the entire width of the pitch or the entire length of the pitch. 14.5 accurate long balls, so that's a 47% success rate. Accurate crosses, 3.3, a 19.1 success rate on that. From a defending point of view, 4 clean sheets so far in the 11 games that they've played. They concede 0.9 goals per game, so they're quite stingy. 14 tackles per game, roughly in and around 5 assists per game. 22 clearances per game, says to me they can be attacked at. 2.2 saves per game. 43 ball recoveries within the game, and then errors leading to a shot is 5. Only 1 error leading to a goal, so they're quite well organised. Penalties committed 2, penalty goals conceded 1, 2 clearances off the line, no last man tackles overall. Then the other statistics that they have running on in that is, 45 duels per game won, 32 ground duels won, 12 aerial duels won, 16 throw-ins per game. Goals kicks per game is 7. They're only offside 2 times, well, just over once per game. They only commit themselves 10 fouls a game, couple of yellow cards per game. They've only had 1 red card so far this season. So from a lineup point of view, this is going off kind of their last game, so to speak. So Martinez in goal, Digne left back, Torres, Lindelof in the centre back positions. Cash, although Cash is potentially going to be injured, he came off for Poland. Onana and Kamara in the middle of midfield. Buendia, Rodgers and McGinn in the attacking line, and then Watkins up front. There's that 4-2-3 formation again that we were so wedded to last season that we seem to want to do the 4-3-3 formation now moving forwards. So in an ideal world, the lineup that I would have would be the one that I said for the Forest game. So we're looking pretty much exactly the same. So Goodmanson, Biol, Rodon and Bogle in the back line, Stack, Ampadu and Longstaff in the middle, and then Okafor, Nemecha and James as the attacking front 3. So that would be the 4-3-3 formation that we're used to playing. I want to see Stack in there. I want to see Longstaff in there. We need to be combative. We need to be on it from the start. We need to be Everton, Newcastle. I know I go on about it a lot, but to me, it's an important yardstick that we haven't lived up to for a little while. So that's the team that I would like to see overall. Is it going to be the case? We're just going to have to wait and see. For me, Aronson can't start, but that's just a more kind of a me situation, a me thing overall. That's going to do it for this one. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below in terms of lineups, how you think it's going to start, how you think it's going to go. I'm at Ellen Road, I'm always confident, but given our current form, I'm not confident, or given the current form that we're in, I'm not overly confident. The simplicity of this is that we need to get something out of this game to maintain that point per game average. We have to get something out of the game, and it can't be a loss. We can't lose. That's what we need to be working on. Is it going to be that way? I don't know. Overall, it's a case of waiting and seeing, and seeing how the game pans out. I will be there on Sunday. I've got my ticket. I'm going to be in the Cop End. It's going to be interesting to see the atmosphere as well. So hopefully it's positive and everybody's getting behind the boys moving forwards. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one. Like I said, guys, again, big thanks to people that voted for us for the Best Premier League podcast. That's nuts. I'm very, very humbled to have been involved with that. And again, massive congratulations to Jer as well for the Club Content Creator Award. That is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And it's really good for the channel, and I'm proud to be a part of it, and I'm proud and honoured to be involved with it. Take care of each other, guys. Most importantly, take care of yourself. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.